继续玩，哼，哼。
这个，还没有玩过哎。
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple, one of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor and the spoilers, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. Something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to
就是你砍我。
him, to Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know that ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
没有，就那个穿白衫，
应该是要到剧情了吧？
差不多。
坐车，他们在坐车。
我一定会延迟啊！你跟我讲也没用。
延迟10秒而已，我就消失了。下车。他这游戏是在做现代的还是几年前
We're here.
你玩我就知道了。好，我继续看。
看什么？
刀剑的。
哦，我主要看的。哎，我对这有印象哎，我好像有看过实况，可以边看的。
Let's go.
Let's go。哎，开始了吧？哎，对，开始了。好慢，有点跳动。
another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
我想用生命
他说是什么剧情走向？
应该吧？我看到这个游戏都在玩剧情。
那就是没有，那就是一直下去，然后就过关了。
还可以跑，可以跑，可以跑。我目前完成是觉得还算可以。
I think we're here.
真的没办法跳过。拿这箱子要做什么？哦，好酷啊！我在想要怎么把那个聊天室放在游戏上面，因为我家没有双萤幕。这样要看聊天室要跳床比较麻烦。
就是刚刚那个俺们设定的那个。
那个我不用啊。
那就再去买个荧幕好了。哎呀。
买什么荧幕？颜色，然后来倒
不要，可是太难了。你再去买一个荧。你再买一个荧幕最快啊！
不要荧幕啊！
不用买太大，就买个19寸就好。
我也需要怎么接双荧幕
啊？双荧幕很简单，很简单，不用。一样啊，就插2台，然后你插完之后，Win7会它会自己读到，然后它会把荧幕分成2个。
应该会带。
The key.
没什么
You
差。
must find the key.
找到钥匙。
反正它右边会变成是整个就只有一个空的桌面，然后你要东西再从左边拉到右边去。
能不能
Here we go again.
一个荧幕，然后就分成一个荧幕？
什么意思？它不会2个一起啊，它会一个荧幕就是比如说左边是你原本的荧幕。它就是会播你现在就是你现在看到的东西不一样，然后右边那个会是先桌面。
那是它那个解析。
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay.
不会吧？没有，左边都一样，跟原本正常。
Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right, of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there. Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects. Run your way through this little obstacle course. That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. Alright, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars. All you have to do here is jump the gap.
看到精彩的地方就演完了。就他们打完了，然后就那个什么死枪不在房间里。不知道，我觉得你那个游戏好奇怪啊。
你现在看到什么？
就刚刚那个警察站在那里动都不动，然后就被你扳倒了。现在在跳啊，就在那个屋子那里。
这应该是教学，对，这是教学。
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to
因为我
build
觉
the
得太扯了，
world.
那个杆子这么细，你的就这样跳就会在上面了。
对啊。
太烂了吧，不会有摔下去那种。知道。哎，你的那个是什么？你显卡问题吗？感觉怪怪的。
Everything all right, sir? Yes, fine.
这样又好了。
I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation.
感觉画面会有被一块变空白。
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the opera house. And be quick about it.
感觉他有这个游戏太烂了。
I'll bring her round at
不
once.
是太烂，是他要做出一个虚拟的效果。这个是虚拟世界。开始任务第3。对。
Invitation, please.
我跳过。
Shall I take your coat?
跳过。好，我现在做什么？
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
后来是不是？
Well, so he says, but you might have better.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
好多人哦。
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they've mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
And the statesman, because he's so great, thinks his trade as honest as mine.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. We'll need to find another way up.
I already have.
啊，我去看魔法科，加油！
Since we live by him.
都不要看，
1,000 pardons. So sorry. My apologies.
为什么你没有观众啊？
我没有放啊，因为我怕我打太烂，玩太差了。
订阅240个那个追随是假的哦。 Oh.
And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer. If none of the gang take her off, she may, in the common course of business, live her 12 months longer. I love to let women escape. Modern sportsmen always think it's the end.
你说可能会被那个侍卫抓下来。 那他现在要去哪里？搞基，上去了。哎呦，看，怎么就女的？
他是男的吧？
女的啊，是长得比较男性化。 好像是男的，在搞基。那两个搞基的应该很有钱，在包厢。他现在要干嘛？要爬去哪里？杀什么？那个演技的。 为什么？
要怎么开手？
那不知道什么张力，看好困难哦。请你滑鼠左右移动来定位，并保持张力角度。
哎，有应该有哎。
啊，你在玩，不是我在玩啊！哎，你不要开个锁，然后开1个小时。有。有困难欸。 刚刚有一个观众，然后又跑了。
重复按键。开门！对呀。跳过这动画，我不想看动画。这个要我跑过去啊。我困欸。
When a gentleman is long kept in suspense, it's my greatest spirit ever after. Besides, certainty gives a man a good air upon his trial, and makes him risk another without fear or scruple. But I'll away. It is a pleasure to be the messenger of comfort to pains and affliction.
But 'tis now high time to look about me for a decent execution against next session. I hate a lazy rogue by whom one can get nothing till he's hanged. A register of the gang. Hook-fingered Jack. A year and a half in the service. Let me see how much the stock is burning up the boards tonight. He's a marvel. 2, 3, 4, 5 gold watches, and 7 silver ones. A mighty clean-handed fellow. 16 snuff boxes, 5 of them true gold.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Come, please! Over there! Back the floor! That Man there! Seize him! Man was killed in the upper balcony. But I've done no wrong. I swear it. Any weapons? I beg your pardon. They fight pushing. Please. Let us order. Peaceful. There is no danger. Order. We must have order. It happened right in that balcony. What are those men doing in there?
I died.
Order. We must have order.
你说高斯都不能开哦。
高斯要到10月1号。
所以晚上也不行哦。
晚上可以。
哦。
Where are you?
可是偷开之类的。
你在打架呀？
那现在干嘛？
啊？
他现在干嘛？
那现在我不知道。
还是我们来卖快一下。
好，你可以这样看一下视频。我们来看一下买快。
就是只是少一个声音而已。可是，我问你啊，那个啊，我有卖快这样等，会是昨天那个人吗？好像不是。
会就是一样。
可是我刚开的时候，他叫我重新设定 IP。
你就打语言啊。
对啊，这样进去会人会
是同一个。
真的啊。
第一个章节。
哦，这进去，我们再多盖一些东西好了。
To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
你先叫他看一下买快法，我把这个章节。
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key, and if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that to be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge, perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them.
对啊，就也不是说帅，就是给人的感觉应该是蛮好相处的。
Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
他不理我。
You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is.
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen.
How fair your calculations?
I believe the
site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of
ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more.
It suffices for a start, and that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command. Although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men.
聊天室都没有人发问。
Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well,
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
然后旁边这一位就是鱼。任务完成。这样算第一张破完了吧？应该是吧。我觉得好好玩哦。我什么时候可以操控？好，我先在这里存档一下。